Hey y'all, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Janae, if you didn't know, and today's video is another Missing Monday case. So if you're ready, let's go. So today we're going to be talking about Nakyla Williams, and this case was a little bit different for me because usually when I'm doing research for these cases, I could just pull up news articles, pull up family interviews, family statements, just a bunch of information on the case, and that was not happening this time. One of my Facebook friends had posted about Nakyla being missing, and then I went to go do my research and, see all the facts and the information about her disappearance, but literally when I tell y'all there was nothing, I mean that wholeheartedly. Not like just a little bit of information, not like just there's nothing about her childhood, nothing like that. I mean literally nothing. I even went to the local news station and typed in her name and there was nothing there. So literally there was absolutely nothing. But luckily I was able to get in touch with her mother and she gave me a lot of the information that I'm going to tell you guys today. Nakyla was born on May 30th, 1997 to her parents Nakia and Keith. And I don't know too much about her dad's side of the family, but I do know that on her mom's side, she was the second oldest of 4 kids. So she had an older brother who's 25. There was Nakyla, she's 24, and she got 2 younger sisters who are 18 and 12. So throughout Nakyla's school years, from elementary all the way to high school, she was described as being really, really smart. And a couple of people said that even though they didn't talk to her a lot, and this is coming from like high school people, they said that even though they didn't talk to her a lot or they just knew her in passing, they always said that she was like a cool type of person. And she had her days sometimes, but they could tell that just by the times they did talk to her that she was just a cool person. And if anybody else said otherwise, like, you really couldn't convince them that Nakyla wasn't just a nice, cool person. Like I said, she had her days like everybody else, but for the most part, she was just super, super cool. And Nakyla never met a stranger. She was a huge people person. She loves to talk to people. She loved to interact with other people. However, at the same time, she was a homebody. So even though she liked to go out, have fun, and do her thing, I mean, like I said, she's 24 years old. So yeah, she likes to go out and do her thing, but she would much rather stay at home and be with her family because she was a huge, huge family person. Super, super family oriented. She talked to her family every single day. If it wasn't her mama, it was her brother or one of her sisters. All the 5 of them, one of them talked to each other every single day. So on the 10th of November, when they realized that nobody had spoken to her, it was kind of weird and it threw up red flags. So now I'm about to get into the details of her disappearance and like the last time she was seen and stuff like that. So as of right now, the last time Nakyla was seen was on November 9th, leaving her mom's house, getting into a gray Chevy Silverado 4x4 with an unknown black man. Now, since then, the man has been identified. If y'all want to know more about that, y'all can go to her mom's Facebook page, which I'll leave linked down in the description box for y'all. And this was all caught on camera, so they was able to get the license plate number, and they was able to track the truck about 3 days later to a house on Leland, which is about 5 minutes away from where Nakyla was last seen. Now, when the people in this house were approached, they pretty much was like, I don't know nothing about this car, I don't know nothing about the person who drive this car, and they was really just literally no help at all. But once they got Nakyla's call log history, they saw a number that called Nakyla, and it matched up to the time that Nakyla came out the house. So we can just assume here that when the person pulled up, they called Nakyla and told them that they was outside, and that's when she walked out. Because like I said, the last phone call happened as soon as the truck pulled up and Nakyla left the house. And it just so happens that the name that's attached to that phone number is the same name that's attached to the owner of the vehicle that she was seen getting into. So they went back around to this house, and the truck was gone and the house was vacant, like nobody was there. And they also took down all the security cameras that was up the first time that they went to the house. So literally the house was just empty, nothing. No video cameras, no car, no people, nothing. And at this point, Nakyla was really just saying she's not necessarily blaming nobody, but if you're the last person who's seen her, then maybe you could tell me where she went after she left you. Maybe you can give me some information that could help me find her. Not necessarily saying that you did anything to her or you know exactly where she is, but you could be a stepping stone to help me, to help find her. But in all honesty, this person is not really making themselves look less guilty. I don't know, because after Nakyla went missing, so on the 9th of November, this person had no more activity on their Facebook page, and they unliked all the pictures that they originally had liked of Nakyla. So I don't know. You see what I'm saying? It's not looking like you not involved, even though nobody necessarily said you was involved. You know? And they know this is the same person because the same hat that the man had on in Nakyla's mom's video footage is the same hat that he had on in his last video post on, I think it was October 1st, on his page. So, I mean, yeah. And that's not to say that two people can't have the same hat, but like, what are the odds that your name is the same name that's attached to a Chevy Silverado, and it's the same name that's attached to a phone number that last called this person, and this is your name on this social media platform, and you just happen to have the same hat as the person in the video? You like, it's a lot of coincidences there. So, I mean, and people try to tell her mom like, oh my gosh, she grown, she can leave if she wants to. Yeah, and that's true, but it's a couple of things that happened in this family's lives that Nakyla just damn sure wouldn't have missed, because her uncle passed away. I'm not sure when, but it said that this was her favorite uncle, and every year for his birthday, they do something for him. They go to his gravesite, they celebrate it, they do something. And his birthday was on the 16th of November, and not a phone call from Nakyla, not a post about it. And I can tell you from my own research that she would have posted, hey, it's your birthday, we love you, we miss you, because she did that quite often, even not on his birthday. So it's kind of like she would have shown up for that. And if she wouldn't have shown up for that, she most definitely would have showed up on the 23rd when her mama was scheduled to have brain surgery, which she didn't have, by the way, because she's still out here looking for her daughter. Like I said, she's very, very family oriented, so she most definitely would not have missed that for nothing. Not to mention that her dad passed away in 2017, and her mom was already close before her dad passed away. But the fact that she had already lost a parent, and then her mom's going into brain surgery, it's like there's no way that Nakyla wouldn't have been attached to her at the hip, pretty much. So basically the family know that this is just not something that she did off of her own accord. And I don't know when the missing persons report was filed, but the police have been little to no help, because like I said, when I first researched the case, there was nothing. Everything that I just told y'all in this video is off the strength of her mama. She was telling the police stuff that they should have been telling her. Like, and I understand that, you know, people are grown and they can leave on their own accord. And I say this all the time, like, listen to people's families. These are the people that know these people the best. Sometimes it's not weird to not hear from somebody for a couple of days. And that's okay. But when a family tells you, like, no, I talk to this person every day, and if I don't talk to her, one of these three people talk to her, and ain't nobody talked to her. She haven't been on Facebook, and she stayed on Facebook. And not like posting every 5 seconds, but she was posting about her hair because she liked to do hair, and she was actually really, really good at it. And so she'll be posting if she was taking bookings for that day, or if she was available for that day. Hit her up if you need your hair done. Like, she's posting on Facebook on a regular basis, and there's been no activity. So why haven't y'all helped? Literally, like I said, when I looked this up, there was no information. And the news is just now, 3-4 days ago, putting out a missing person story. That's 2 weeks after she's been missing already. Why? But so far, that's all the information that they have. They are really just asking that if y'all got any information, please, 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 please contact the local authorities, the Indianapolis Police Department. They just want answers. Honestly, the family really just want answers. It's the holidays. If y'all know something, say something. And again, y'all don't even got to be involved. Hello, anonymous, call me Nani. I don't know my name. I ain't got no name. Hello, y'all, like, say something, y'all. Anyways, like I said, that's all that they have for this case, and I can only pray that this family finds peace and closure. So yeah, thank you so very much for watching. And if y'all want to highlight cases like this that don't get the media attention that they need, that don't get the shine that they deserve, please, please, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one.